So you should see the menu, right?
I see your face. I'm joking.
I would be very concerned considering I don't have a webcam on.
I'm in the house.
Oh no. So you can see everything, right?
Hold on. I can.
Can you hear the things?
Can hold on. All right.
So I don't
I
know
need
what.
to. I need more light in my room.
Oh, more light. But I'm not sure whether I have the background music on because for me it's rather loud. And my mic is rather soft.
Okay.
Alright, so you got everything all lighted up, all nice and proper like?
I think we. I'm having some issues with my
Camera.
more so the faux green screen.
Hmm. Well, that's your problem. You went with the faux green screen, not the actual green screen. I'll teach
I
you.
can't afford the actual green screen, and I have no space for it. Um, but it'll have to do. Hopefully, nobody spazzes out about it.
Hmm. So, like I was saying, the sound effect is like rather loud. So I'm wondering to have this stuff turned off because
I am not against you having it turned off.
all right, because it's very loud. All right, so new game.
All right, hold on before you get everything on and popping. Let me go live. Are you live?
I'm live. Been live for a while. They've been enjoying our fruitless conversation about green screens.
Oh no.
Now they know, Bale. Oh, but I'm kidding. No one watches me, so no one will know anyway.
Don't say that. Say you putting say you could put Phoenix put this Phoenix Wright playthrough on your YouTube.
Oh, I will. I will.
Which this is just Ace Attorney. Okay.
Yeah. And this is like the trilogy set, so I have the other two games as well. So I can get the full story.
Voice acting practice. Phoenix Wright edition with the big homie loss. Malice. Are you lost Malice or just lost on Twitch?
Lost Malice on Twitch.
That's that's what I thought. Okay. All right. So let's edit this a little bit. Transform. Edit transform. Crop that.
Crop it like a top.
Huh?
Like I said, crop that sounds like, oh, like a crop top. I'm just trying to
No.
make jokes, pal.
I got it. I got it after the fact. It took a second. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, bet. Let's do this.
Ready to rock and roll.
Uh, just like the 80s, but
Mm.
with less cocaine.
Alright, first episode, the first turnabout. Dun dun. Yes, please.
You want a narrator, or should
Oh,
I?
gasp, gasp. I guess I will.
Gasp, gasp, gasp.
Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ah, thank you, Fragalitis. I don't know if I pronounced your name for following me.
Oh no, that's so loud.
I was wondering what that was. What was that?
Why is that so loud?
Never mind why it's loud. What is it? La-
That's my that's the sound that plays when somebody follows me. Thank you for following me, fragility. But it didn't play through it didn't play through my headphones. It played through my TV. Oh no. Thank you for following fragilities. Oh my god.
So, do you want to be main character boy?
Sure. I don't know why that played through the hold on, let me see. Let me figure out why that played through my TV. My TV was like at like max at 100, bro.
So, just echoing throughout the house.
Just a video going, I wanna eat your butt. Okay. Boy, am I nervous.
Oh, this is a lady. None of us can do a lady voice. Oh,
Right. Right. Okay. Oh, hiya, Chief.
so, so am I being Mia then?
Uh, yeah, I can't do it. You could do it. I believe it. Well, I can do it. We're doing a back and forth here, and I already have a character here.
All right. I'll I can't do a lady voice. Ugh,
Okay, okay.
I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
My stream cannot hear you.
Did you forget it to set it so you can actually hear Discord again?
No,
I think you did, Bale.
I'm just gonna have to, cause I was gonna record it. I think I messed up, so they haven't heard it. Say something.
Hi.
Oh, there it is. And then I think I have to set this to this. Hello? Can you hear me still?
I can still hear you fine.
Okay, cool. Okay. Everything should be fixed for now.
For now. Who knows in a minute or two what things will look like. I forget that you say thanks.
Um, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah. I actually kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
Oh, I think this is the client. Who wants to... Do you want to be client boy?
Sure.
Like, I'll...
It's over. My life, everything. It's all over.
Is that your client screaming like a madman in the corner? Why is he banging his head into the wall?
Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh,
He's a fucking drama queen, I tell you that much, right?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
He sounds like he wants to die. That would explain why he's using that scarf in that way.
Um, yeah, that happens. He's been using that scarf as long as I've known him. Nick, I've been trying to die for so long, Nick. Hey there. Hey there. Hey, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. I've been trying to die for so long. Are you cannibals? Eat me. What?
Just eat me. Slather me in
What?
barbecue sauce. And nibble me.
What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who would do this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away?
I didn't want to tell you this, Roy, but your friend's a bit of a drama queen.
Hmm. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy arrested? The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school.
You know, it takes a really unlucky family to have the last name Butts.
It does. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts.
And that's why.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name.
It's not unusual for defense attorneys to owe clients favors, is it? Or is that like a conflict of interest?
I feel like it'd be a conflict of interest, honestly. And that's why I'm going to, and that's just what I'm going to do.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Rubble, 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 rubble. Oh,
Smack.
who's judge?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Oh, I got this guy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fates of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
You thought you were done with tests once you left law school. Not so.
No, we have to introduce how to play the game.
Yes, Your Honor. Hands are shaking, eyesight fading, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. I'm thinking about spaghetti already.
I was about to say.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. What color panties do I have on? Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Well, the name of the defendant is obviously myself.
It's me. I'm the defendant. I'm
No,
going to jail.
I'm not a dumb boy.
The defendant? Well, Your Honor, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. You'll do fine, my boy. Next question. Where did you attend law school? This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Woo! I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, what's her name? Keisha,
Fridge
Latanya,
lady.
Rachel. No, 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 wait. No way. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Pip Pip, you don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim. Yeah, I know her name. I know the victim's name, of course. I just forgot temporarily had a lapse in my mental brain fart, you know?
I think I feel a migraine coming on, and I didn't even pack my pills. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the tab button at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Keep begging.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in your case?
Well, I would press the tab button, but I'm using a controller, so I'll press this button.
The
Like
right
this button.
button. The right button.
Alright, Cindy Stone, apparently.
Oh, I love Stone Ocean. Is that Jolene? Um, the victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Oh,
Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object. Well, you see, I'm hoping for old age here, but I've really been thinking about somebody was talking about another word, cannibals. I'd love to be eaten. Ooh, or strangled.
Well, I don't think there'd be a murder trial if she was done in by old age. Who would they bring the defendant? The Grim Reaper?
Yes, I've always wanted to get his ass. Took my dear Matilda from me.
she was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. See, I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem to know your stuff. It's almost like you went to law school.
You get a golden sticker.
Oh, I love stickers. Remember when Walmart used to give you smiley faces? I miss that Walmart. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well, then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. What do you have to say about that? Would you explain to the court just what the object was?
The murder weapon, Your Honor, was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see, I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. We don't have the evidence made beforehand because that would be boring. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
That's where you're wrong, Mia. I keep that gat on me at all times. I'm always strapped.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? My years of college have escaped me.
Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. He needs to stop mentioning cannibals in the courtroom.
Eat me!
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be really bad.
Mr. Bird, is it not true that the victim recently dumped your ass?
Oh, is that me?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Hey! No, wrong voice. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Um, didn't they all die?
Well, she did. So we're halfway there.
No, looking back now. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it doing anyway? Huh?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped or ghosted, if you will. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean one of them?
She was a
You,
bit of a hoe, Mr. Butts.
hey, look, maybe she was polyamorous and forgot to tell me. Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. La 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 la.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7th July 30th, the day before the murder.
Hmm. Indeed, she is to have returned the day before the murder after getting her cheek smashed in by somebody that wasn't the defendant. Dude,
Dude, no way. She wouldn't.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
That is sugar? Man.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts, and with whom she let, as they say, smack her cheeks. She
not
took
her cheeks, those are mine. Oh my gosh, why?
she took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. She was a gold digger as well.
Dude, I'm falling apart. Somebody fan me.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Let me speak up. I'm gonna say something. Should I?
Do you want to wait or stop him from answering?
I think his answer is gonna be funny, but like I would stop him if I was his lawyer.
Alright. Little did Larry Butts know he actually stepped into roast court, where you roast the defendant.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. He's just bullying. Dude, Nick, what do you mean? Irrelevant. That she-dog. I'm hurt to my core, Nick. I'm gonna die. Just gonna drop dead. Eat my body.
Oh, this is going fast.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accuser's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good, man.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Who's to know which hand is my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in? I challenge you to a duel right now.
Do you think trials in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe is decided by duels between defense and prosecution?
When I ran a Yu-Gi-Oh game, it was. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I say I be as honest as possible. Don't lie. You can't fuck with the police. I know. I'll send them a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went.
Rubble, 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 rubble. Smack.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts,
Dude, chill. Actually, like more of a shaggy thing for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I was
She
thinking.
wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Rubble, 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 smack,
Crack.
smack.
Oh, triple smack. Order.
Order in the court.
Just hear someone's voice. I would like a number two with a side of fries.
It actually sounds good. Quick, bailiff, go to McDonald's. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad. Real bad. Like drinking a gallon of milk and then following it up with Taco Bell bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Could you tell this was made years ago when people were still selling newspapers? Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
What did he see?
Murder. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes, it is. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Didn't swear on the books or anything. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Leave no detail out.
Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry 'cause he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, good sir, and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Okay.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you. I can't defend you against a testimony like that, man.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. I'm going back into my southern accent.
Phone supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. It's this newfangled technology. The phone that Mr. Sawwood used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record at the courtroom. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Da 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 da.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor. Yeah, I know that.
Alright, right, this is it, the real deal.
What am I supposed to do? Didn't
Oh,
go to college at all.
Pip, why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave, man?
He lied? Under oath? What? He was lying? Man, why can't people tell the truth in court?
Because Phoenix, in the opening cutscene, we saw him murder the girl.
We
Duh.
should somebody should really have a job of trying to figure out when people are lying in court.
That's your job. Your client is innocent, right?
Shit,
Then,
maybe.
then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is
Unless they
your
both lying.
or is your client really guilty?
Sound guilty to me. Did you just? How do I prove he's not? I'm not a lawyer.
You hold the key, Phoenix. It's in the evidence. Compare the
I have a car. Got a car key. Got a house key. I have my mom's house key.
compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in his stupid looking southern face. Remind him why they lost the Civil War.
Um. Okay.
Open the court record with tab, and then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Contradictions is a big word. Can you start from the beginning?
Alright, now we have to do lawyery things. Alright, so door to door. Must have been in a hurry. Strange looked inside. Saw her lying there, not moving, dead. Found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How did you know?
The phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
That I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that phone without taking one single step in. I have really long arms. And that phone wasn't working correct. What happened next? Went to nearby park, found the public phone. Remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. Oh. Oh, but she died at 4 to 5 p.m. You fool.
Yep. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure about that? Huh?
Why, yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain, sir. 100% no lies here.
You're a piece of shit, and I find that hard to believe.
You find it hard to believe I'm a piece of shit?
No, I find it hard to believe that. Yeah, hard to believe that what you said, what you just said, is not a lie. You don't want to know why? Why? Because your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. You sick bastard. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. You said 1. So you were chilling in her crib at 1? Hmm? Hmm? There was nobody. Nobody to find at 1 p.m. She was chilling,
Phoenix,
probably watching like the infinite amount of ridiculous episodes on MTV.
Phoenix, did you just make a joke over a dead woman's corpse? That's that's no time for this, Phoenix.
Nobody. How do you explain this 3 hour gap?
Ugh. Oh, that. Oh, hmm. Objection!
Objection!
Oh, wrong objection.
I know, it's hard to tell about the voices, but the voices drown me out. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that
Hard to believe.
Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1?
What was you doing at 1? For real?
Uh,
Just looking in her house?
uh,
Fapping?
gee, that's a really, that's a good question, Your Honor. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. Spot of tea, you could say. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Witness testimony time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard at the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but wait, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You know what I think, Bale? I think he's bullshitting us.
I think he's lying out of his butt cheeks, and they are flapping in the wind, and it stinks in here.
Hmm. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. I don't think that the Rugrats were talking about time. Mr. Wright, you may cross examine the witness.
Right. You know what to
Left.
do. Oh, you tricky Phoenix.
I've got this one.
Now, do you know what's the bullshit, Bale? 'Cause
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
this is bullshit, Bale. You know why?
The TV was off. Oh,
Exactly.
there's a blackout.
Yeah, there's a fucking blackout.
Objection. Hold it right there, buddy. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. No Discovery Channel, just the record. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard television or video.
Go.
Did his hair just pop off his head?
Maybe. Well,
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite puzzling indeed. Wait, I remember now. Calm yourselves.
Mr. Sawit? Did you saw it? The kill? Did you saw the kill? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. You keep lying to us, and your ass is gonna be grass. The health inspector's gonna come and inspect them pipes.
The judge just rips off his rope and he's built like Yamamoto from Bleach.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Well, then, oh,
That, and you seem rather distraught.
well, my apologies, Your Honor. It's it must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please. One more time.
Witness testimony, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Get it? Saw it. Yeah. There was a tablecloth in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw. It.
You saw a clock. That would explain it. Yep. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
There's something fishy about that statement, Bale.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it. Table clock in the apartment wasn't there. The murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. But the murder weapon's a statue. Says right there.
So,
Wait.
wait just a moment.
Were you going to say something, Bale? I kind of jumped ahead. I'm a bit excitable.
No, I said wait just a moment. Yeah, we got it.
No, I meant like before I presented the evidence.
Nah, I got stuck in old man voice.
Okay.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You, with your objections and your evidence and your vaccines. Just who do you think you are?
Oh, no. You're getting a little close to home there, Loss. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, if he's never seen it before, how do you know it was a clock? So the murder weapon is a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock we've been referring to as a statue this entire time.
Do you have any problems with his testimony?
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have problems. Oh, no. Yes. Um,
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's butthole. I mean, testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. What say you, witness? Clearly a contradiction.
Hmm. Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder.
oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Rubble, 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 rubble.
Schmap.
Order! Order in the courts. There trolls in the dungeon. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. 1 o'clock. 1
Objection.
o'clock.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Bitch, I'm the based god. Just look at that witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock I heard, no, I mean, I saw.
This motherfucker just stole his wig at me?
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death, eat him alive. Rubble, rubble,
No,
rubble, rubble.
Like Jinkies. I've been waiting to die for so long.
Order! Order in the gate. Order in the court. I say, order in the court.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor.
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely the clock. A fact which is clear if you simply
Sound the clock?
sound the clock. Yes. Let's sound the clock here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is right now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case.
Hmm. Throw his ass in jail already.
Would that fly in court? Maybe.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? I don't think what he just said would have actually mattered. Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness.
So we're going to declare your friend guilty, even though we've pretty much proved he can't really have done it.
Unfortunately,
Smack.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. I'm going to tell my Facebook friend, the Karen Group. You lawyers are all slime.
Brr. I almost had him.
Okay, there, Chewbacca.
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now, though.
Not so fast, Mr. Sowett.
Mayor! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slowed to the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
I mean, that's the time it is in over there, right?
I
There's
guess.
just that's just the time discrepancy.
Yeah.
That's the time in wherever they were at.
Wait,
Wait, I have something. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have it in somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, we're waiting. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Be the passport, right? Because
Yeah,
nothing else I
yeah,
have would make
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Let's support our
yeah,
attorney's badge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Take that. The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, or when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why you heard when you struck her. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? What the fuck? Smack. Order! Order! I say. Hold on.
I say one thing. This is the trilogy, not the greatest Attorney Chronicles.
Well. Well.
Oh,
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
one moment. I have to change something because I didn't put the right category because I clicked something. Da 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 da.
Is your tushy itchy after you take a shower? What about after you take a poo? Do
What?
you suffer from chafing? This stream has been brought to you by Mr. Sawit toilet paper. I don't know where I was going with that. I'll try again another time. Mr. Payne.
uh, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Not since the early 90s Pittsburgh Steelers. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty. Whoa, confetti.
Not. Ah, my throat. not guilty. Confetti smack. With that, the court is adjourned.
Don't you wish your courts had confetti?
I feel like that, like the last thing I see when I is like if somebody was going to jail, that's what would make them kill. That's how they get killed by the guards. They're like, ah, shit, they pulled the confetti out on me. I gotta kill the guard now. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
How dare he?
That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned.
How dare she?
Flustered, he grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and smack, smack.
Death. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Woo! I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the chief. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over.
Oh dear God, not again.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Nick, my friend. My buddy, my pal. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. Wait, what? I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry Potter.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
I just noticed his shirt has eyes, and I don't like that. Do you see the eyes, Bale? Forever staring into your
Do.
soul.
I now do.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook, you lech. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this actually rather sophisticated clock, but you're a buffoon. Hmm. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that just make you want to cry, man? It doesn't. Larry,
Hmm. Are you so sure?
excuse me.
Oh my, he's a Jar Jar fan. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
You
The
have
thing,
you have no idea what I'm talking
Cusco's
about,
thing,
don't you? Cusco's
Cusco's thing,
the thing made for
the
Cusco.
the thing made for Cusco. What the heck is she talking about?
It's definitely her autopsy report.
Huh?
Nah, it was the statue because I mean, is it normal to keep statues your ex gives you or made for you? I'm not sure.
He made it for her and it had the wrong time on it. Continue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
I mean, unless the hotel is pretty short, I'm pretty sure the rooms come with clocks.
I realize I'm doing the wrong voice for Larry, and I have been this entire time.
You forgot he was like a shaggy zoink Scoob.
Yeah. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thank you. Like Zoinks, Shaggy.
Like
I mean, no,
Zoinks
like Zoinks,
Phoenix.
Scoob. Like Zoinks, Scooby. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope
Left.
you I hope you see the importance of evidence now. If you didn't see it before now, I'm quite surprised you passed law school.
Law.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in it, you that believes in them. Right.
Believe it.
Listen, learn, laugh, love. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for waving all those death flags.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast in the pub to innocent butts.
Sounds good to me. I've been waiting to get you drunk for a while now. Yeah.
Oh, you think you're going to be getting me drunk, oh silly innocent boy? Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
And you, when getting love drunk off those humps, those lady luscious lumps.
I was actually
Yeah.
wondering when you were going to mention those.
I've been trying to figure out how to make a joke about it.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
And so my first trial came to a close. I freed my homie. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, Nick, it's good to have friends." but I'm pretty sure he's going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave. May me 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 me
Mia.
me 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 I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep.
The
Death
end.
flag.
Episode 2 Turnabout Sisters. Saving content. Save your progress? Yes, please.
Like Zoink Shag.
Oh, it just goes right into it.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to stop here because it's almost time. It's almost 9.
I'm pretty sure there'll be opportunity to save, and then we can stop then.
Oh, okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, this is Maya. Hi, Maya. It's me. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a dog's age. Sorry, I've been so busy. How've you been? Well, lonely for one. It's all your fault. Hogwarts isn't all that popular. They put me in Slytherin. People hate me now. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. I'm pretty sure that's kind of illegal, but whatever. Shut up as always, and no, it's not. Shut up. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here instead of with the police. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A, a clock? Yeah, it's made to look like it's had statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. You little child, you. I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. I've cut out its tongue. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Pip pip, oh, There's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like fish and chips. I could really go for a good fish and chip. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. Pip pip cheerio. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Water.
Oi, bruv, that went pretty splendid, eh?
I try. September
Oh yeah.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. That I'm not gonna make that joke. The papers.
But we all know what you were going to say anyway.
No, you don't.
I know. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
You are not cogniferous of my background. Because people speak like that, you know. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho, ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Oi! 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 Dun dun dun. Red, white, blue.
America, fuck you.
Oh, see, there's an option to save right here.
Oh, we done did saved, ain't it?
You know, we did save. After me sis
We did done did save.
after me sis kicked the bucket.
Yes. Quite.
And there you have it.
We're gonna, if you could, just pour one out for the missus. A pint, pour a pint out, like an entire pint. Just waste an entire bit of beer on the ground. I think at one point it almost turned into like an Irish accent, and I was like, "Uh-oh, let's just stop while we're ahead."
What, for me or for you?
For me,
Oh,
the second I said, for the second I went on the beer tangent, I was like, "Uh-oh."
Buckets was infecting you, was he? You mentioned alcohol and his spirit started to possess you.
I'm Irish.
Oh. Your
It's
ancestors
not from
then.
Ireland. Ah, yeah, me drunken Irish ancestor.
Trying to take your
Ah,
liver.
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait. So we're gonna end the scream here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No more screaming.
No more screaming, bruv.
No more screaming, bruv. Okay. Fish and chips, pip pip cheerio. Wearing clothes funny, saying things weird, and we like tea. Also, we eat breakfast. We're famous for breakfast, but we have also been told that it's really dreary over there and it rains a lot. Mm,
Lot of rain, lot of rain.
lot of rain. Also, something about the Queen. Oh, Queenie. Spiffing Brit talks about you quite a lot.
Oh god, save the queen.
Oh yes, Yorkshire Gold Tea.
Yorkshire, Yorkshire pie, spotted dick, blood pudding.
What? Mm-hmm. We eat blood and then we talk about your food. Like that's not weird.
Okay, I'm editing this now before it degrades even further.